What's the Chow Chin Chow? Lantern Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon ZA. In the last episode, we got entered in the ZA Royale. And we made it also here to Hotel Z. We joined Team MZ. So, we are now about to battle Urbane for the first time. I'm a little scared of what he's going to have, but I know Snapper here will help us out. Also, I've made a drink in between episodes, so I'm recording this right after episode 2, and I got my fancy new cup. It has the starters on it. See? Chikorita's greened out, but a green screen because Chikorita's green. But it is on it. And there's also the Meow's Tower on the inside of the cup, which is really cool. And might be my official recording cup for when I'm recording this series. Anyway. Hey, boy. Ready to have a Pokemon battle with me? Sure. Good. In the ZA Royale, it all comes down to how well you battle, so give me your best shot. Please only have one Pokemon, I only have one Pokemon. Alright. Tap it! Tap it, tap! Alright, Snapper. I can't believe you knocked out my Tepig, but we're not done yet. Type matchups. Every Pokemon has at least one type matchup they are strong against and at least one they are weak against. Chikorita is a grass type, Tepig is a fire type, Totodile is a water type. When a Pokemon is hit by a super effective move, the damage calculated can be more. That and it depends on the Pokemon's type and the move's type. Super effective hits are the goal to making damage. When whilst not very effective, attacks do less. Alright, cool. And you have a Chikorita. Chica! No, right, I need to focus. Ow. Ah. Oh, phew. I almost lost that one. This game is hard. For the fact that they do a lot of damaging moves. And stat lowering moves. The AI is definitely turned up for this game. You've got some talent, that's for sure. I need more Pokemon. That match taught me a thing or two. You're going to be an amazing trainer. I also need to remember to recall my Pokemon with the down arrow on the D-pad. That would really help in attacks to recall and then pull back and then throw back out. Especially if recalling fully warms up my moves. That'd be cool. I think Limios's future will have a lot of success with you in it. Limios's future? Yeah, we can talk about that later. Before that, you've got to get ready to take part in the ZA Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better chances of you winning it. So we gotta take you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon. Before that, there's even more. An important place I need to show you. The Pokemon Center. They're places of calm where weary trainers can heal. Your Vodafone will map out where Pokemon centers are located. Okay, cool. The map. The map app shows you the names of areas and the important facilities that are around Limios. It also has a handy guidance feature that will guide you to your next destination. Check out the map when you're exploring the city by pressing the plus button. Alright. From the map, press the X button to open your mission list, and L and R to switch between the two tabs. And check the details of missions you currently have. If you have multiple missions going on, you can also change which ones you want guidance for. Cool. Guess I want to go to the Pokemon Center. If you ever get lost, you can always check the map to reorient yourself. Let's get moving. Alright. Goals. The goals you can achieve, that you try to achieve as part of MZ are referenced by the menu. When you're feeling lost or unsure about what you need to do, check the guidance provided in your mission list to help you find your way. Cool, I will do that. Alright. Let's go this way. Well, that's a problem. They weren't here last night. What do you think the deal is here, Joanne? We got a pack of wild street boulders. However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Maybe a Pokemon decided to put them here. There's no way that the hotel can get any guests with these blocking the way. Oh, I know. A special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. Well, we can't do anything about those just yet then. Alright, fine. We'll go this way. Oh. Can I climb this ladder? I can climb the ladder. Cool. Nice weather up here, huh? This is not the time for small talk, Orbain. We just gotta get down over there, and we can get near the Pokemon Center. I guess you gotta use your environment to the advantage here. I don't know if I can jump that. Oh, I can. Cool. Can I jump that? I can too. It seems like that would break my legs if I tried to jump that in real life. But this is a game. when my legs aren't as flimsy. Obviously, that's a one-way. Obviously, that's a one-way route, so you'll have to find another way back. But it feels pretty cool going across rooftops, right? Now, come on, we're almost at our goal. Let's head to the Pokemon Center. Cool. Let's do that. Hello, person. I come home to Lumiose, but wow, the city's really changed. Where do wild Pokemon in Lumiose City go to when they go to sleep? Out and about in nature, like all wild things do. For me, there's nothing better than relaxing in a cafe with my Pokemon. I'm afraid we can't seat you at the moment. Ah, fair, I want a seat. I hope you find plenty of Pokemon and plenty of cafe is here that you love in this city. Welcome to Lumiose, a city for people and Pokemon. Alright, cool. Maybe study up on your partner's Pokemon first. I want to join the secret battle tournament too. You're a little young. You're a little young for joining secret battle tournaments. Hello, Mareep Sheep. Pokemon are dropping so many items these days. Of course, I just like to pick them up and sell them. Okay, cool. Good for you. Oh, this person's got a Semi-Seer. A Panseer, sorry. I don't want to spend all my pocket money on Pokeballs, but I do want to catch a new Pokemon whenever new Pokemon friends whenever they pop up. Enchanté, welcome to the Pokemon Center here in the city. If you bring injured Pokemon here, we will heal them for no charge. We also sell items too, but we charge for those. Also, I recommend installing the Pokédex app on your phone. There is a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon and register them in your Pokédex, you will win a prize. So how about it? Ready to install the Pokédex app on your phone? Sure. Thank you very much. It's probably one of those things where you have to say yes. We got the Pokédex app. Try bringing out your new buddy for a sec. Snapper! Come on out! Registering Pokemon. Totodale's data has been added to the Pokédex. Cool. Having this app on your smartphone allows you to record a record of Pokemon that you encounter here in Lumiose City. Data that will be registered whenever you obtain a new Pokemon, such as catching it, by evolving it, or by receiving it from another trainer. Okay, cool. I can check its entry. Cool. It's small but rough and tough. It won't hesitate to take a bite out of anything that moves. Cool. You dove right into using the Pokédex app. Thank you very much. If you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in the Pokédex app, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. Okay, open 5 wild zones and then we'll do that. But this is an Nuzlocke. So, I can only catch 1 Pokemon per wild zone. It's nice of them to offer a prize. Good motivation for catching Pokemon. Now let's head to a wild zone. Alright, but remember, I can only catch 1 Pokemon in a wild zone. Since this is now a Pokemon game where I can see everything I can catch, you know, that's how you roll. Ooh, hello item. That's a potion. Nice. If you see a green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. They're areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon here in Lumia, so we've built special zones for them to hang out in. Different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get catching some Pokemon. You'll need to have... you'll feel better with a bigger team. Alright. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes out at you, be ready to dodge its attacks. I will dodge. I will try to dodge. I mean, I'm there. I mean, I can roll, but dodging is hard. I can't do anything about these rocks yet. I'll find a way to deal with these rocks. Don't say my first Pokemon has to be a Fletchling. I want to see something cool. I mean, Fletchling's cool, don't get me going. Talonflame's awesome. But I want to see some more cool Pokemon. See that Pokemon that popped out from behind that taxi? That's a Fletchling. You should try to catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching. Practice catching. Okay, they're going to really force me to go for a Fletchling. Okay. Here's some Pokeballs. Okay, so the Nuzlocke starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Nuzlocke. If you're not a fan of those things, please click off the video. Because there will be deaths, and you might not like that. So I understand that. And I will bid you adieu here. But if you're interested, then of course I can only catch 1 Pokemon for a route, town, area, or cave. And in this case, wild zones. And it has to be... Usually it has to be the first thing I see. But sometimes, since usually I can see everything, it's usually the first thing that comes my way. That is how it works. If I knock it out, I can't have it. Except for in this game, if you knock something out, you do get a second chance of catching a Pokemon. It's in the stunned state, but if you hesitate, it will be taken away from you. That's what I've heard in this game. So, I will allow that. Especially if some Pokemon are being really, really annoying. I don't know if the stun state is like almost 100% catch. It might be. But I don't know that yet. Because I haven't played full. I haven't catched a Pokemon in this game yet. I haven't, seen the stun state yet. But I will. Also, I have to nickname all my Pokemon. As you saw, I called Snapper Snapper. If any Pokemon faints inside or outside a battle, is legally considered dead and has to be put into the PC. Into a special PC box called Deaths. Okay? That is what the death counter is. The little skull on my layout shows you how many deaths I have at this moment in time. Hopefully it's 0. And hopefully it stays relatively close to 0. I'm expecting deaths. But we'll see what happens. I'm hoping this is not like a Drayanu hack where I'm crying out my mind trying to get as many Pokemon as I can and stuff like that. I've heard this game is pretty hard. I don't know. So we'll honestly see about all that. Press the R to aim a Pokeball, and when you're ready, let it go to throw. You could also focus on a target with ZL. That makes it easier to aim. Okay, cool. What if I don't want this? Can I go further into the zone? You've got to catch that Fletchling. Alright, fine. I guess they want you to catch the Fletchling. My encounter is Fletchling for Area 1. Oh. It got out. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't always guarantee you'll catch it. But don't worry. One more good dunk with a Pokeball, and I bet you'll get it for sure. Sorry, the game loaded really slowly there. I thought it crashed for a sec. There we go. Yeah, you caught the Fletchling. Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more Pokemon to battle with will sure help you become a better trainer. I think you're ready for a specialty challenge. That Pokemon there is called Buttlebee. It's more aggressive. If it spots you, it'll attack. But it's okay. All you got to do is attack its Pokemon's HP down to 0. Alright, cool. So I do have to battle this Pokemon. Now's your chance to catch it. Throw a Pokeball. For demo purposes, that's how you catch a Pokemon when it's in that stunned state that I was telling you about earlier. Obviously, I can't use that Buttlebee, but that's just how it works. Now you're cooking. That's how you catch a wild Pokemon. Next thing, crouching helps when you want to sneak up on a Pokemon. It's harder for Pokemon to spot you if you're crouched and hiding in the tall grass or something. Okay. I guess this is going to show you how to catch a Pichu, because I saw a Pichu in some people's file. And some people who've already played the game further than I have. So, I guess you have to crouch to get a Pichu. You must be itching for more Pokeballs. You can catch more Pokemon. So here's some. You obtained another 10 Pokeballs. Thanks. If you run across one of those Pokemon, you can buy more. If you run out, you can buy more at the Pokemon Center. You need 5 Pokemon species to get a prize, right? Let's try and head to that. Okay, I will try and head to that. Do you know about potions? You should take some, just in case your Pokemon get hurt. Thank you! You're a nice guy. Now I have potions. I guess I want to catch this Scatterbug. Cool, I caught a Scatterbug. And I get experience from catching Pokemon, which is kind of cool, I will admit. I already have a... Fletchling, so I don't need to catch another one of those. And I don't need to catch another Buttlebee. Ooh, a Weedle. Cool. And a Mareep Sheep. Ah. Owie, 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 ow. There we go. That's 5 Pokemon. Okay. I don't have the ability to smash those rocks. But I have 5 Pokemon. How goes it? You got 5 Pokemon? I think so. Nice. Now all you gotta do is register them at the lab to claim your prize. I got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you afterwards, okay? I'll get in touch if anything comes up. Sure, bye, Obane. Right. Let's go into the Pokemon Research Lab. Welcome to the Pokemon Research Lab. I presume you're here to claim your Pokédex registration prize? You've completed the Pokemon Challenge of at least catching 5 Pokemon. Well done. You can head up to the 3rd floor. Our director will give you the prize as promised. Stop. To the 3rd floor. That short-sighted nimwit! That stupid mare's powdered even more money into this ridiculous urban development plan. Sure, great, more Pokemon, love it, but you can't just throw them out into a wild zone and call it a day. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study the area to figure out what's safe. But who can keep up with all this work they keep adding to wild zones every time I turn it around? Wow, sounds like Mabel's got a lot of work on her hands. Let's go and talk to her. Oh, looks like we have a visitor. Are you here and you're lonesome? Yeah, it's just me. Oh, that's cold. Your Pokemon don't count for anything? Well, they're Pokemon. They don't count as people. If we're talking about people and people, they're Pokemon. They're different. I'm acting director here. Call me Mabel. And if you came here to see me, then I guess you're here for your prize. I am. Of course. That's why. So, of course that's why. So, let's see here. You've been trying to accomplish... so you've caught... So far, so you've caught... Yeah, I caught 5 Pokemon. You've at least 6 species. Look at that. I've been hoping that someone like you would turn up. Someone like me. Oh. You want me to explain? Then I'll explain this whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing an influx of wild Pokemon in Lumio City lately. That's what led me to constructing all these wild zones so they can live safely within our city. But I can't keep up with all the work. I couldn't even tell what kind of species are on the rise lately. But now you've shown up. You have what it takes to complete the challenges because you're curious about Pokemon. You're just the type of person I need to do my survey work. And you'll help me, right? Sure. So you're... So kind of you. Somehow I just knew you'd agree. Since I'm Mabel, we'll call this Mabel's Research, huh? And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of requests. Understood? Good. You will receive requests from Mabel to help her with her research. As you complete tasks, your research level will go up, and you'll be able to receive valuable rewards such as TMs, so keep an eye out for new tasks as they come up. I will. In fact, I've got some things I want you to check out for me. I'll send you the details. You received new research requests from Mabel. Now, we're going to work together and all. I guess I can tell you I have made this whole... I made up this whole promotion thing to trick people into doing my work. Right. You're one of those people who tricks people into doing your work for you instead of doing the work yourself. Nice. Doing the work earns you research points. Look at that. You've already got some. In fact, you've earned enough to get level 1. research. Research level 2 it's a red letter day. As a reward, I'll increase your research level. You can get an amazing prize after all. Open the menu to check it out. Claim Mabel's research to claim your prize. Alright. I guess I was level 1, now I'm level 2. So I get the Rock Smash TM. Cool. Nice. Your reward for reaching the next research line will be the TM for Mudshot. It's a ground type move. It's a ground type special move that lets you douse your opponents in mud so they're slower. Cool. Thank you. But there's Protect, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Whirlpool, Shadow Claw. I get a small candy for level 10. Level 11 I get Light Screen, Giga Drain at level 12, Ice Punch at level 13, Psyshock at level 14, Thunder Punch at level 15, Double Team at level 16, level 17 we get Fire Punch. Level 18 we get Bulldoze, level 19 we get U-Turn, we get Zen Headbutt, level 20, that's a really good move. Swords Dance, level 21, Flash Cannon, level 22, level 23 we get Rock Slide, level 24 we get Thunderbolt, which is an amazing TM. Level 25 we get Medium XP Candy, but we're halfway there. Calm Mind at level 26, level 27 we get Poison Jab, Heat Wave at level 28, Surf, level 29, Iron Tail, at level 30, Heal Block, at level 31, level 32, you get Sludge Bomb, level 33, you get Thunder, at level 34, you get Earthquake, ooh, nice. Level 35, you get Giga Impact, that's a good move too. Level 36, you get some Bottle Caps, oh, that'll be good. I know what they're used for, so that'll be good. Level 37, you get Close Combat. It's a really good move. Level 38, you get Nasty Plot. Good move. You get Solar Beam at level 39. Level 40, you get Hydro Pump. Level 41, you get Fire Blast. Level 42, you get Blizzard. A large EXP candy for level 43. It's because we're nearly at the end. Level 44, you get Focus Blast. Level 45, you get Overheat. Level 46, you get a Outrage TM. Level 47, you get a large EXP candies. That's really cool for sort of 3 levels off the end. Level 48, you get a bottle cap. A gold bottle cap at that, actually. Level 49, you get the coveted Master Ball. And at level 50, the also important, also amazing Shiny Charm. You're going to want one of those. Complete more tasks for me and you'll keep rising your research rank. Earning yourself more lovely prizes. My research advances so you'll learn more about Pokemon. And we can both come out winners. And that TM I gave you, you can use it to instantly teach your Pokemon a new move. TMs can be used over and over again. Yay! Pokemon, to as many Pokemon as you like. See how nice I am? Though not every Pokemon can learn every move out there naturally. Anyways, good luck out there. And learn as much as you can about your Pokemon, about our new Pokemon neighbours for me. I'll try, Mabel. I will try. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end off this episode right here. Cool. I am going to go to my satchel. I'm going to go to my satchel. And I am going to see Bumblebee is the only Pokemon that can learn Rock Smash, so I guess I'm teaching you Rock Smash. Alright, cool. I guess we'll do it that way. Alright, I'm going to leave it off here. I'm going to save my progress. No, that's save. Alright, cool. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next time when we'll continue to rise our ranks, and, of course, we'll see what continues as part of Team MZ and the ZA Royale. But until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Meet the Pokemon get to later. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. You can follow me on my social medias to get news, thoughts, and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. I have Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Mastodon, and a Discord channel, as well as the YouTube channel as well. And of course, if you want to watch more videos, you can click in and around this end card and you'll find something, hopefully, that you'll want to watch next. But until next time, and until I see you again, from me, Joe, and from Criminal the Lantern, we'll see you next time!